Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Once again, I'm Emoli Edwin.
I'm Dennis Keton.
I'm Frankie.
And together we are
the Gatekeepers.
Yeah, we are back again with another prediction video. Yesterday's matches, we had England playing against Czech Republic, and we had Croatia playing against Scotland, where we saw Sterling scored the only goal for England against Czech Republic, and Croatia won 3-1 with Luka Modric being my man of the match. They scored 3-1 against Scotland, right?
Scotland.
Yeah, of course, against Scotland. Now we are back again with another prediction video, this time for Group E and Group F. In Group E, we have Sweden playing against Poland, Slovakia playing against Spain. So without wasting much time, let's jump straight into it. Sweden against Poland. Let's get the opinions from my fellow pundits. I'll start with my main man, Dennis Keton.
Hi guys, once again it's an honor having you guys around. Thank you for always tuning in, for always viewing our contents. We appreciate. Okay, coming to this match, Sweden playing against Poland. Sweden having already qualified automatically, them facing Poland. And remember, Sweden are the ones who are leading in that group. They have 4 points. They have drawn 1 and won 1. So they are facing Poland. Poland has to give their all in this match. Remember, they only have a solitary point, so they need to win, not only win, but win with a good margin of goals if they want to improve their chances of qualifying in the round of 16s. So if there's a night where Lewandowski and his team should actually step up, is tonight. Lewandowski as the captain, he needs to be the leader tonight, and he needs to lead them to victory, and by scoring as many goals as they can, so that they can actually qualify to the round of 16s. So them facing Slovakia tonight, it's a very dangerous game, and it's going to be an interesting one, because as we've seen, Slovakia, they will be wanting to lose their #1 spot, and Poland on the other end, they also won't want to drop out of the competition. Just as we saw yesterday, when we saw, not yesterday, when Denmark played, you remember how they stepped up and actually came and overturned things. So I'm actually pitting Poland to do the same. So tonight, in fact, I'm pitting them to win 3 goals to 1 against Slovakia, because it's going to be a very interesting and fun game. So my prediction, 3-1 in favor of Poland.
Yeah, so that's my fellow pundits' prediction of game Poland against Sweden. Now to my main man here, Mr. Frankie Romain.
Sweden against Poland. I would give Poland a win with a narrow margin, 2-1 defeat over Sweden, and I think the match will be will have so much intense, so much pressure. It will be so much intense, and it will have a lot of pressure. And I think the one who will score the first will have the greatest advantage on that. But I think it will be Poland to do that, because they don't want to fall out as one of the major teams in the European League. So I'll give 2-1 Poland.
So 2-1 in favor of Poland. I think I'll go with the same. I'll give the advantage to Poland with a 2-1 win over Sweden. I believe my guy, Mr. Lewandowski, will be on the score sheet. He might score a brace as well. So on to our next game of the same group, Group E. We'll have Slovakia playing against
Slovakia versus Spain.
Yeah, Slovakia playing versus Spain. Dennis Keton.
Another good match for us to be anticipating to watch. Slovakia playing with Spain is a hot one. The reason that's why it will be a hot game for the football fans is simple. Slovakia currently they have 3 points. Spain have 2 points. Poland has 1. So Slovakia having 3, they need a draw tonight to qualify, or a win. Spain, for them to win, they don't need a draw. They have to win. So it's a must win for France. No, sorry, it's a must win for Spain. Then it's also a must win or a must draw for Slovakia. Spain are an injured lion. They have not been giving their all in the games. It has not went the way they have been expecting. Everyone has been expecting Spain to dominate, especially in the group which they were, but they have not actually lived to that expectation. So tonight should be the night when they should be actually proving everyone wrong by qualifying. So they're going to bring their all on the table. They're going to be guns blazing. They're going to be fired up, and they're going to be willing to break the bank of the goals which they have reserved from wherever they have. So I'm pitting Spain to dominate tonight's game in all departments, and actually I'm pitting them to score. How many goals should I give them tonight? They're also going to score 3 goals. So it's going to be a 3-0 victory for me.
For Spain or Slovakia?
For Spain. Spain, they're going to win against Slovakia. Slovakia, it's crazy, but sorry. They might topple if they're not careful.
With Morata missing so many chances, he has given them 3 goals. Okay. Frankie Romain?
Yeah, personally, I'll say the game will end in a draw. Spain will have the urge to win the game, but will later on collapse. Since I think the tactics of Luis Enrique is just it's just suitable with Barcelona. I think they don't have that spirit of winning games. They don't have the spirit of boldness. They don't have the spirit of being champions because of the techniques or the style of play by Luis Enrique and also the players being chosen. So I think the game will end up in a 2-2 draw with Slovakia equalizing the latest goal.
So it's a draw for you?
Yeah.
Spain against Slovakia.
Yeah.
So Frankie, I just have a question for you. What does that draw mean? Because if we have a draw tonight, it technically means that Spain might be eliminated. So Frankie, are we seeing the end of Enrique tonight?
Yeah, we might see the end of Luis Enrique because he's not able to. He's not proving to be the best coach around those players. So his style of play is so much different, and I think he's losing it. And he might get a surprise, the earliest surprise to get out of the Euros at an early stage. So things can happen, and I think Slovakia might give them a surprise.
Yeah. Okay, that's your take on Slovakia against Spain. Okay, on to our next group. It's Group F. It's quoted the group of death. Portugal playing against France. Germany playing against Hungary. I think the biggest game will be Portugal against France. Portugal against France. Well, I'll jump straight into it with Mr. Dennis Keton. What's your take on that?
To be frankly speaking, we have Mr. Frank here who is not supporting France, but it's okay.
He's a German machine.
He's a German machine. We like that. So tonight fixture pitching Portugal versus France. It's a great game. It's a wonderful match for all of us to watch. I call it the battle between the champions. The 2016 Euro champions versus the World Cup champions, the current World Cup champions. So France versus Portugal. It's going to be a very big game. So it's a game whereby we will be served with a lot of skills, a lot of experience from the coaches, and actually a lot of competition from some of the best players in the world. Cristiano Ronaldo going head to head with Kylian Mbappe, Bruno Fernandes going head to head with Pogba.
Nabile.
It's crazy. France has a formidable team. Portugal is an injured team. I'm sure up to now they can't actually wrap within their hands. They can't come into terms how on earth they lost to Germany with 4-0. They need to be composed. They had a very poor defense line on that day, so they need to be composed today. Pepe needs to organize his backline. so that they can actually overcome France. That is, if they can. Because what I can assure Portugal, France is not a team which sits back. France is a team which is all out. It's an attacking team. Combination of Antonio Griezmann, combination of Mbappe, Karim Benzema, or if Giroud starts, it's an all-out game. So they are going to be coming for you. So you better organize your defense if you don't want any surprises. Your keeper should be ready for great shots which will be coming on his way. We are going to have as many attempts as possible. And the same goes to France. Cristiano will be here to dominate. Bruno needs to step up. The last 2 games he's been out of the game, just like Harry Kane. He needs to come and step up and show us the quality which he usually displays in the EPL. We need to see Bruno back in this competition. If Bruno steps up, he will be providing great assists to Cristiano Ronaldo. So far so good. I'm impressed with Diego Jota. He's impressive, and he's becoming selfishly important, because he's also acting as an attacking player, and we don't blame him if he doesn't give Cristiano some assist if he wants to score, but I like him, so Diego will be doing his thing. So for me, this is my money in this game definitely will be on France, regardless of one of my greatest players, Cristiano, being in Portugal, but I'm still going to be going with France. I'm pitting them to actually, in fact, this game will end 2-1 in favor of France. To the scorers, I don't know. I can't even tell. Everybody in France can score. So 2-1 in favor of France. And it's a game son. So let's see how it goes. So guys.
Yeah, 2-1 in favor of France. That's his take. Frankie Romain.
I'll be favoring Portugal. I'll be supporting Portugal, though this group is just so amazing, but it's just giving me mixed reactions. Yeah, so I think the best team will win, and I know both of them have the potential to win those games.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a draw of 1-1.
1-1.
1-1. So that Germany can also see something this year.
Well, definitely. You've said it, though I feel
That's
like
a fun prediction.
fun prediction.
I don't have any prediction about that game. So a fun prediction is that
1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like this game is going to be a game of many goals, of course, with the speeds of the likes of Mbappe, Griezmann, I think Benzema, the defense of Ruben Diaz, Semedo. They were down last time, but I think they'll step up. So I'll give Portugal a 3-1, because remember the last match they were beaten 4-2 by Germany, so they are very frustrated and they will come up very angry. So trust you me, it will be a 3-1 win in favor of Portugal. Don't hate on me, it's just my take.
So you're saying they're coming to revenge, they're coming to vent their anger on France.
Of course, in fact, they left the pitch frustrated last time, and I saw it, and I knew when we see them again.
Personally, also that game gave me an idea. I think Portugal might win this game.
Definitely.
Because already France have already qualified, and they're just waiting for this game. So you're saying Germany are also playing against Hungary.
Yeah.
And Portugal want to do their best.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And
yeah, exactly.
And I think Portugal have something. So I think they might win 2-1.
I get you. Okay, the last game will be Germany playing against Hungary. Well, we've seen most of their matches. So Germany against Hungary. They tend to confuse. Okay, Germany against Hungary. Dennis Keton.
Guys, I won't waste your time.
Definitely.
Up to now, I think you know my prediction on that.
We all know.
The Hungarians will continue being hungry. And these people are going to pull a surprise. If there's a team that is going to participate in wanting to send Germany home, are the Hungarians. Remember, if Hungary wins tonight,
Yes.
they will be in a better position to actually qualify in the round of 16s.
Yeah.
So they will be giving, Germany has 3 points, Hungary has a single point, right?
Yeah.
So if they win, they will go to 4 points. Germany will remain with 3. So it might be a win-win, but it's a crazy one. Because I'm looking at a scenario whereby France wins tonight, it means Portugal will remain with 3 points, right?
Yeah.
Germany loses today with 3 points, it means that Hungary will go as number 2 with 4 points. But now Portugal with Germany will all have how many goals? Will all have how many points? 3 points.
3 points. Yeah.
Portugal has how many goals?
Portugal.
As one.
One goal.
Portugal.
Yeah.
No, not 1 goal. Cristiano has scored 3 goals, bro.
They have 1 goal.
Yeah, of course they have
Goal difference.
Goal difference of 1.
Definitely.
Germany has goal difference of
1 goal.
Germany has a goal difference of 1.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They scored 4-2, then they lost.
1-0.
So it's 1-1.
Okay.
So it's going to be an interesting thing
Very
to let
interesting.
the UEFA people to decide who's going to qualify. So Hungary will be winning this match with a solitary goal. It's going to be a 1-0. I'm confident with that because Hungary are good in defense, but they need to be solid until the end. So Germany, sorry, I know you were great against Portugal, but tonight the Hungarians are not going to sleep on you. They're coming to actually wreck your machine. So Hungary, 1-0.
So according to him, Hungarians are hunters and gatherers. Fantastic. Frankie Romy?
Personally, Germany will always win. In fact, don't give a chance that, or maybe I think people misinterpreted about Germany playing against France. The goal that was scored was just a mistake. Even though France dominated, but I think Germany had the best of had the ball.
Portugal.
I'm saying about France, about the game against France. I think Germany had a lot of possession and had many shots on goal. So I cannot overrule, I cannot rule out Germany. And also the game between Portugal, they also dominated the game with lots of shots. I can just say the defense is shaky on counter-attack. The German defense, because they're too slow. Maybe Joachim Low might change and give us a swift defender that can solve the problem about the counter-attacks. So for that saying, I think I cannot say Germany is going to win that game with a very big margin because they are so much hungry. Germany is a team that once it starts playing, it will hit you, no mercy. So I think they are just going to do their best, and I think they will win 3-0 just to clear off the goal difference situations and to make themselves safe and to retain the number 2 spot or maybe number 1 spot.
Yeah, so as you've heard it, my viewers, Team Hungary against Team Germany. Well, I will stick with okay, I've seen both teams play. So it is with no doubt I'll say that Hungarians will be hunters and gatherers, and they will kick somebody 2-1 win. I believe it will be a very tough match. Of course, it will be a very tough match, but Hungary will always, they'll never cease to amaze me, of course.
Thank you.
So I'm giving them this win confidently.
We as the Hungarians,
Definitely.
we are hungry.
And him as the German machine.
We are here to destroy.
Guys, thank you so much. That was good. It was nice and we love it. In fact, tonight I think the game I'll be watching will be that one between Hungary versus Germany because I have a lot of interest in it. So let's see how it goes. Otherwise guys, imekuwa fiti. Nyinyi wale wase tumebambika kuwa na nyinyi. Yeah, so my pandit here can wrap it up for us.
Yeah. Thank you, my people. This is where we have so much fun. Good things coming in your way. Please subscribe, share it to others, and we'll be happy. We'll see each other again. Thank you so much.
Adios.